can't see my fucking victory.
You're the only person that gives a fuck. You have a dickhead belt.
Hey, what's going on with that? How is it going? I am the one true champ, Dan Howles.
Dickhead.
And this is the salty loser, Dan Loder.
Dickhead, he's a dickhead.
And this is the 2D Show.
Dickhead.
I feel like we need a new spiel. Is that the right term of phrase? Spiel?
A spiel, yeah. But you know, I mean, we come out regularly. I think people don't like change. I think we should keep it as it is. Yeah, you're at the bottom of the hill, some shit, but you'll get there. It'll be fine. Stop for a, you know, stop, have a breather.
I'm a fag on the way up.
Pack a lunch. So Monday, your topic. Tell me your ways.
Slowed.
Yes.
Last night, we did something, we did a little something that we haven't really done before. Last night we had a new experience together. So last night we went to a comedy show.
We did.
And I've never been to a live comedy show before.
I've never, even to like just see. I've been to see a couple of comedians.
Who have you been to see?
Went to see James A. Caster with Jenny. It was like a small comedy gig. That was really good. Really enjoyed that.
Have you seen anyone else?
I've only seen a couple in like the CIA. I've seen Michael McIntyre and Russell Howard. Lee Evans I went to see once.
Don't like Lee Evans.
No, I don't really find him.
I remember when Live at the O2 came out and people fucking lost their minds for it. And I was like, this is not funny. It's just a sweaty man making voices. So what I want to talk about today, Slow, is sort of what comedy means. Because comedy's important, like especially stand-up comedy, like getting up, having the balls to fucking write a set, perform a set towards it into your fucking life, memorize it, and then walk into a room of generally angry drunk people and make them laugh. But yesterday we went to the Glee Club.
Yes.
In Cardiff, which is small-ish. Like it's a comedy venue. It's built for for that. It's not just a pub where someone had a microphone and tried telling a not joke. Like it was an actual venue with 3 people and a compere.
You've lost the ball off the.
No, I've lost. Oh yeah, I've also lost my fucking earring.
You've lost the ball off your trigger.
Yeah, I know, man. I'm fucking falling apart.
What was your stretch up to?
Only 10 millimeters, and it always falls out, and I always find it in my bed like the next morning. And just today, I have no idea my fucking. That should be a topic at some point. Body modifications. Oh, sorry. Go on.
Carry on. No, that's another topic.
What I was talking about. So yeah, I've never been to anything like this, and I didn't really know how a night like that should go. But I thought the compere was really good at like sort of flowing the show all together. Yeah, well, yesterday we went and saw Marlon Davis, Angela Barnes, Carl Donnelly, and the compere was
Andre Vincent.
Andre Vincent. And I thought he was the funniest one out of the 4.
I thought they were all quite funny.
I'm not trying to say anyone was bad. He had a way about him in that, like, he walked in and he just controlled that room. And that's the weird thing about comedy. You have to find it funny. You have to walk in willing to laugh. Yeah. Because how many fucking films that are stupid as fuck, aka like every Adam Sandler film that you watch, and you're like, this is not funny. Because you don't want to like it. Yeah. You have to want to like comedy. I mean, it was a bar. There were people drinking. We were all fucking packed in there like fucking sardines. But no one really played up. There was no hecklers. And I thought that was interesting.
There's a nice atmosphere.
For what I know of stand-up comedy, it is pretty much always some sort of heckler jumping in trying to be on the fucking stage.
No, it was really good. I really like Marlon Davis. I thought he was he was so funny.
Yeah, I agree. He was funny.
Me and Jenny were just in stitches for his entire set. I know what you mean. Like I've never. It's not something I think to do regularly.
I'd love to do it again, man. I loved it so much. I remember walking out and I was like, guys, we need to do this again.
Yes.
I really enjoyed that sort of atmosphere.
It was a really nice venue, like, because I've never been to the Glee Club in Cardiff
before.
Never. I've obviously heard of it. Quite a few restaurants on that.
Yeah, the Cardiff Bay.
And I kind of navigate Cardiff Bay by restaurant. But I'm really glad we did it, because that was a really, really good night. Yeah. And I think we'll definitely end up going back again.
I just want to get onto the sort of topic of like what comedy means to you. I know that's a very vague thing, but like, do you watch much stand-up comedy? I'm on about stand-up comedy, not like comedy films. I'm on about someone rehearsing a one-man script. And getting up stage and performing.
I really like stand-up.
I love
if I had to pick a DVD, if I had to sit down and pick a DVD to watch, it would probably be a stand-up DVD.
Yeah, you can sort of switch off and just make me laugh. I'm funny with stand-up comedy. I really enjoy Sean Locke on 8 out of 10 Cats.
I think he's hilarious.
He's so quick, but I think that's where he shines. I think that type of personality. I didn't like his Lockopedia that much.
Is that his stand-up?
His stand-up thing. Yeah. And it's good. I'm not trying to say that he's not a very fucking talented man. I couldn't do it. Walk up and just command fucking 400 people. For me, at least, you have to write humor that I'm not expecting. Like, I like situational comedy. Like the idea of some guy being in a fucking cat home and being like the separation of white and black.
I liked his set because I just didn't expect any of the stuff he was going to say.
Yeah.
I think like sometimes you can sort of like know where the joke is going to go.
Yeah.
Whereas he was just hilarious from start to finish. I would really like to see him again. I really liked all of them though, to be honest.
Again, I am being critical of 3 or 4 very talented people that I couldn't do their job.
I did find Marlon Davis really funny.
Like I said, I enjoy a lot of stand-up comedy. I always have. I remember listening to a lot of Dane Cook, and Dane Cook gets shot on the internet. Pretty much because he's like a bit of a jock. All he talks about is like his dick, pretty much. I remember being a kid and fucking losing my shit to it. But that's because I was fucking 13-year-old and I've never really listened to stand-up before. He gets a bad rap on the internet for being just like a one-trick pony. No, do you listen to Louis C.K.? If there's one bit I think you're gonna like, it's Louis C.K.
Okay. I've watched a couple of stand-up guys. What? Tim Minchin's DVD is really good.
You've told me this before. I've never watched Tim Minchin.
I think you probably would quite like him. He comes under the like musical comedy thing.
I'm not sure if I cut this out of an episode, but I fucking love Bo Burnham. He's my favorite comedian.
Yeah.
I think he's really funny. I think he's a fucking clever dude. I really like his like interpretations of things, and like his relationship to the audience is quite different to what you see with most comedians or most entertainers in general. Someone will shout out like, "I love you," and it's like, you don't fucking know me. You love the idea of me, but please keep buying my shit. Because he is basically being like, I'm a terrible human being. One of his jokes is like, he has this song and this big cannon fires at the end. Right immediately after, he's like, that costs $400. I choose not to give that to a homeless person every fucking day. And it's like, it's interesting because it's self-centered comedy.
Yeah.
I find Bo Burnham fucking fascinating, and especially with his specials. You watch the finales and you're like, that changed me. I find him more of a one-man show person than a comedian. Yeah, so you were saying Tim Minchin is quite similar to Bo Burnham.
In a way, he's like musical comedy, basically.
Where does he fit on Bill Bailey? 'Cause I don't really like Bill Bailey.
Bill Bailey, I think he's closer to the Bo Burnham end, because Bo Burnham is just using music.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas Bill Bailey is like taking the piss out of music, which I find quite interesting. Like I find that, but like Tim Minchin is a bit more like, I'd say, towards the Bo Burnham end. He is really funny. Doesn't wear shoes.
Good. Fucking my brother. I'm wearing socks.
You're deliberately wearing socks just to stop your toes like flapping around. I'm wearing shoes.
Yeah, you're wearing shoes in my house again.
Yeah, they're clean. You can lick them.
I would prefer not to. I used to listen a lot to a guy called Jamie Kilstein. I don't know if I call him a comedian or like a political ranter, sort of very liberal person who just shouts into a microphone a lot and occasionally tells jokes. I really like him, and I really like comedy that grabs your attention. I find with a lot of stand-up comedy, and I think this is why I don't like sort of Peter Kay or
Lee Evans.
Thank you. I was about to say Lee Jones then. Fuck's Lee Jones?
Dunno.
Tommy Lee Jones? Fine with those sort of like people. I lose interest very fast.
Yeah.
I don't like. Maybe that's why I didn't like Sean Locke's thing. I like off the cuff situational like remarks.
Yeah.
More than anything. Almost like insults in a way. The way you can bounce back from that as well. I find myself getting bored of those. I've even turned off like Jimmy Carr stuff. And I'm like, you're really funny. You're not being funny. Like, you're trying too hard.
Yeah, I don't know. I quite like Jimmy Carr's DVD. I watched it. A few comedians I've seen doing this like text in a joke kind of thing. Jason Manford finished a show with it. He had the audience like text in like first world problems or something and like read some out. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of, can understand like why that works.
People like to be involved, don't they?
Yeah. Eddie Izzard I quite like. I haven't watched any of his stuff recently.
Oh, I forgot about that. I actually watched Dressed to Kill the other day with Sarah. I love Eddie Izzard because you can clearly tell he doesn't have a set. He has 6 bullet points. He's like, I'm gonna tell this, I'm gonna tell this, I'm gonna tell this, and just fucking rambles until he finds something funny. The Sean Connery on a speedboat thing, and he just puts it, fucking flows it into his just fucking stream of consciousness so much. Yeah. I think it's so funny. Like, I think his most well-known joke is the cake or death. I don't think he wrote that. I don't think he sat down and was like, what if the Church of England was on about cake or death? And I think he just fucking said it. That is Dressed to Kill, yeah. I think he just said it by accident and was like, I don't fucking go with this. I'd love to sit down and have a conversation with Eddie Izzard, because I think it would be exactly the same. I think that's just what he's like. Where do you draw the line in comedy? Do you draw a line in comedy? Do you think anything's off bounds?
Don't know, actually. That's a really interesting question. You have to know your audience, don't you? Like,
agreed, but when we were going for a walk, when we came up with the idea for this topic, you said, I think someone went a little bit too far, or like he was hammering it on too much with some people. To which my thing is, if you go into a comedy club, you have to expect to get ripped. Like, that's almost a contract you're signing by buying a ticket. Do you think it is like, you can be too unfair on one person as a comedian?
Taking the piss out of the audience, you do expect it. Like, if you're going to sit in the front row at a comedy gig, more fool you. Like, you cannot sit there and then be like, oh, I don't want to participate in this.
I don't really think anyone actually went too hard on the audience. But like, what do you think about like subject matter? For instance, Fuck, this is taking a bit of a left turn in my brain, but you heard the shit with PewDiePie? Yeah, and he came out with this joke. There's this website called Fiverr. This is topical as fuck. I didn't plan for this. Get anything done for £5. So you type in what you want someone to do, they see the post, then they'll be like, yeah, I'll do that for £5, fuck it. Or $5 or whatever. And he got 2 like Indian people to write a sign saying kill Jews. And now he's like fucking slated on the internet. He's like, oh, it's a fucking joke.
I wouldn't find that funny.
I don't either. But is he allowed to tell that joke? I don't know what the joke is. That's the problem. I don't think a lot of people do.
Yeah, like that just comes across as tasteless to me.
I completely agree. I don't find it funny. Is there anything someone should be able to say a lot, especially in like this like safe word, sort of safe space mentality we have at the moment? Like, do you think there's anything we shouldn't be allowed to say? I mean, 'cause I don't think anything's off limits. Like, tell any jokes you really want, as long as it's a good joke. That's the problem. People get offended by jokes, or people have a go at people getting offended by jokes. But the problem could just be like, well, that wasn't a funny joke. Like, regardless if it was like, it could be a 9/11 joke if you want, which is like one of the most taboo subjects, especially in like American. If it's not a funny joke, like, well then you failed as your fucking job. I got no problem with it. If a man wants to tell a joke about a woman wants to tell a joke about a man, about a gay, straight, black, white, Hispanic, Chinese, I don't care, as long as the joke is funny. I like comedy that takes you on a bit of like a story, you have to like work up to it. I feel like a lot of people are very quick to be like, look how funny I am. And it's easy to be offensive and be funny because you haven't really got to think about it. It'll be like, fucking men are different from women because we have a dick and they have tits.
Yeah.
Like, and that, I don't find that funny.
For me, I don't suppose anything's like off limits, but I think you can be funny without taking the piss out of people.
Agreed.
Like, I prefer it when people are like, look, this happened to me today. Like, this is what fucking happened. I'm like making jokes about that.
Yeah, I agree.
That's why I think Marlon Davis was so funny, because he was just like, this is like what is happening to me right now.
But like, do you watch YouTube for comedy?
No, there's not much I really watch. I don't really watch YouTube. I don't watch much. Like, I don't watch telly much. The main reason I go to YouTube is for like how to do stuff.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Never watched PewDiePie's videos.
Like, I had this conversation with Sarah the other day. I do not think of Game Grumps as comedians.
No,
but
I suppose
what
not.
they are doing is sitting there for 9 hours a day telling jokes, improvised. Like, are they improvisational comedians? Maybe that's just the internet age. Like, what is a YouTuber's job?
Yeah, game. It's hard, isn't it? Because like they are funny. Like I would think Game Grumps are funny, but I don't think their main goal is comedy. I think their main goal is like games, and they just happen to be funny people. And same with John Tron, like, because he was Game Grumps and then went off on his own. And like, you watch his game reviews, and they are like quite like some of the stuff he says. It is like quite a serious review of like stuff, but just like the way he does it and the way he sets the video up and stuff is quite funny.
I also think John Tron's production value on his show now, if you've ever watched it, is fucking amazing.
Yeah, it was always quite good, wasn't it?
He definitely takes quality over quantity, because he could take like 2 months to make a fucking video, which on YouTube is fucking ages. Back to where I was getting at. We're not comedians though, by any fucking stretch of the imagination.
I'm fucking funny.
I am.
You shut up. You may not be funny, but I am funny.
I think comedy is a bit of a double-edged sword in a way, where you get films that are supposed to be funny and you just shut your brain off and you don't really enjoy. For instance, you have like Heat or Hot Tub Time Machine, which I fucking love. Hot Tub Time Machine. You did not find that film funny at all.
No, I didn't understand.
I think it's fucking hilarious. Like I said, you have to go in wanting to like it. If you go in and be like, let's see what this is like, and it doesn't immediately grab you, like, comedy is one of those things, like, this doesn't make any fucking sense.
I prefer stand-up. Like, I would rather watch a stand-up DVD than like a comedy film. I like stand-up, but like I said, if I was going to choose to sit down and watch something, it would probably be like a stand-up DVD.
I think stand-up is such a craft to get, because like, again, you are
to stand there for like on a DVD like an hour or so, like just telling jokes, making people laugh, like, is really hard to do.
Yeah, I couldn't fucking do it.
For some comedians who've been going for a long time to like do like, who've like changed their set like 7 or 8 times or whatever, really difficult to do. Like, I do like it when comedians are like, you know, like, this is what's happened to me, this is my day. For me, stand-up is like the most important part of comedy.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Like I said, it is a performance in itself.
It is an art.
Yeah, and so you have the preparation, you have the performance itself, and I think to nail all aspects of it is really difficult. And so I think that's why I prefer that over like a scripted film or something like that.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. This took a bit of a journey.
We rounded that out quite nicely, I think.
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching, guys. This has been the 2D Show. I'm Dan Howles,
aka Dover.
That is Dan Loder,
AKA
and I just want to give a quick shout out to. Look at my quick notes that I threw away.
A gentleman called Alex Moody.
He's asked us to shout out one of his songs that we would like to as well. They're now called the Sewer Bounce Kings, and that's SEWA for Southeast Wales area.
Bounce.
They did a song called Speak, featuring David Sheehan and AR Log.
You are.
Because Welsh doesn't make any fucking
massively
sense.
wrong there. So it's David Ewan. You've written David. David Ewan and Arlog.
I said AR Log.
You said Arlog.
Cool.
Arlog. And they've written a song called Speak, which is really interesting, actually. I actually quite like it. It's quite good.
It's like trap Welsh folk music. And that's probably like the easiest way to describe it.
Meets like bouncy. It's got quite a nice groove to it. I quite like it.
Yeah, it's got a lot of.
So have a listen. We will put the link in the description.
Yeah, it'll be
so
by here.
Definitely
click on here.
Definitely have a listen to this. We'll probably plug more of their stuff as and when they give it to us. Yeah, because I actually quite like it.
Yeah.
So
thanks for watching, guys. This has been the 2D Show. Remember, you can get us 3 times a week, every Monday, every Wednesday, every Friday. You can go to youtube.2dshow.com to like, share, subscribe. You can follow us on Facebook, the beautiful bastard that you are, by going to facebook.com/2D Show. You want to get your topics on the show, then you can.
You can.
He's
right.
You can do that. How you do it?
You can tweet us at 2D Show. You can get us on Facebook, facebook.com/2D Show. You can email us, topics@2dshow.com. And you can comment on the YouTube videos, youtube.2dshow.com.
You can also just send post to Slowly's address, which is...
No. Do you really want to do this?
Remember to use that hashtag #TwoDee. Stay beautiful, you sexy motherfuckers, and we will see you on Wednesday.
Cheers.